Live from the Bass Room Studio 3.0 in Seattle, Washington, this is the Podworms Spacecast. The Podworms are 7 lifelong friends who, just like ice cream, are delicious, and not liking them does not make you more interesting or fun to hang out with. Welcome to the Spacecast.
Yay!
Well, hey everybody. Welcome back to the Podworms Spacecast. So excited to have you with us. Let me introduce to you the guys we have on the show today. We have one half of the Deadly Brother duo. It's Kevin McCoy.
And of the Deadly Brother roll call. Yeah.
We have the other half of the Deadly Brother duo. It's Mike McCoy.
Beginning of the Deadly Brother roll call.
It's like they Quentin Tarantino'd that one. Get it?
Or like Christopher Nolan in Memento that.
Yep. Or like
deep cut, love it.
It was for sure Memento.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, whatever, guys.
We have our DJ.
What did you just say?
Quentin Tarantino, there have been more feet.
Yeah, no, totally. Right, whatever.
Producer, an all-around great guy, Chase Golka.
Hello there.
And we have incredible douche and ice cream hater, it's Phil Williams.
Here to be the foil of the Podworms Spacecast. Give me your hate. I live off it. I strive for it.
It makes him stronger.
Keep it coming.
We have a jam-packed show today. We are going to get to our either or because the pod mail came in and then people let us know they wanted to hear the either or segment from last episode. So we're bringing it back in.
Nice.
We have an installment of Mike's Critter Corner. Can't wait to see what he's killed today. We have Phil's an update from Phil on his landlord. And we have, back by popular demand, a fan favorite segment. It's called Taylor Swift's Crazy Couplets.
Yeah.
I did pour on the Crazy Couplets a couple weeks ago, so I'm looking for redemption.
I don't think I did this one. Did I?
You absolutely did.
For sure did. It was us 4.
Oh,
We were in your home.
Are we talking about? Oh, okay, never mind. I know what we're talking about.
I have yet to play this game.
Chase,
I'm
you
so
forgot the
excited.
name.
You really need to read the show notes, okay? This is,
Or
it's
at
been
least
a couple weeks now. It's
Sorry.
unacceptable.
My bad.
If you can't attend the production meeting, at least read the notes. Before we get into that, I was a little bit early for today's show. So I'm now working in Pioneer Square, and I typically get into the office around 7, and I take off around 3:30. I like to schedule my day a little bit earlier because my morning's a wash. I don't do anything with it. I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm not like a newspaper reader. I just want to get my ass to work and get it over with. So
Yeah. You don't really kiss your wife.
I don't kiss my wife.
your
I don't
dog.
pet my dog.
Pet your dog.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Cool.
I just go. And so,
The funny part is that you do have a heavy air quotes wife
uh-huh.
and dog, which makes it equally.
And I don't
egregious.
kiss.
And the fact that you don't say I love you to them or pet the dog actually means that maybe you're missing your true calling of being a Lyft driver.
Yeah.
I mean, it would really free me up to go on those, as soon as I get called to a lift, I can just leave my house and go get them immediately
Yep.
with no resentment.
No.
So because of this, I left the office a little bit earlier than most of the other Podworms today. And we're recording here in the Bass Room Studio 3.0, which is inhabited by Phil and Chase.
Yep.
And they both get home around 6. So I had a few hours to kill. So I actually drove myself over to where we're recording here in Shoreline. It took me about 45 minutes. I figured I'd do it earlier in the day rather than waiting for rush hour.
Right.
Smart.
And then I just kind of post up somewhere nearby, maybe find a Starbucks, write up the show, and just, kill some time.
Yeah.
And so I ended up not finding a Starbucks, but I did find a CVS pharmacy, and I just sat in their parking lot and used my phone Wi-Fi and tethered my laptop to it. And so I just hung out in the pharmacy parking lot.
Just like a Starbucks.
Pretty much just like a Starbucks.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Totally not weird or anything.
No.
But then at some point, graciously, Phil or Chase, can't remember who, said, hey, it was Phil.
Yeah.
They said, hey, our other roommate Joe is probably home by now. You can just go crash the house and we'll see when we get there. And I was like, you know what? As nice as this CVS pharmacy parking lot's been to me, I think that sounds a little bit nicer. So I packed up my belongings and I made the trek to the house, the Bass Room Studio 3.0.
Right.
And so when I get to the house, the driveway, the house is positioned in a way where you can drive in straight through the driveway to get into the garage. But there's also essentially a driveway that kind of forks off the driveway. That it's essentially like how would you best describe it?
It's like one of those big, giant, huge, fancy estates where you drive up and you can park in like a little roundabout thing.
Right.
It's exactly like that.
Yeah.
Very much like that. Yeah.
We're very wealthy.
The base room's estate is what we've been petitioning to call
Yeah,
it.
yeah. You guys wanted to call it the studio because it's where we record things, but really, I mean, this place is a lot nicer and deserves more credit for sure.
yeah.
I know we've discussed it multiple times off air, but just I hate to do this. It's a zoning thing, right?
Yeah, it
So we
is.
just can't.
Yeah,
We can't.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's studio for the time being.
Okay, that's fine.
Unless you want your property taxes to go up.
Yeah.
All right, good point, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So I'm protecting you. I'm protecting.
I mean,
you.
I wouldn't care if my property taxes go up. I'm so rich that it wouldn't matter. But
Right.
yeah.
but
Once the whole
thanks
you
for
know,
the consideration.
Right.
sure.
Right. So this part of the drive. So the main driveway, if you were to pull in, looks at the garage.
Yep.
The other driveway, when you pull in, looks at the front of the house, specifically the main entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And so I park, and I texted both Chase and Phil and said, "Hey, does Joe park in the garage? Because there's no cars here." And they said, "No, he drives a green Subaru." And I said, "Okay, well, he's not here yet." So this is already kind of awkward. Now I'm sitting around waiting for a guy who I've never met before. I'm sure he's fine. He's probably a really nice guy, but I've never met him before, and this is kind of weird.
No, he's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Zing.
That's all I got to say about that.
Enough said. But then, not a minute later, but it starts raining. Okay. It starts raining, and a girl walks from the sidewalk, and she's walking up towards the steps of the house.
Yeah.
Where I'm looking, my car is positioned looking straight at the front of the house. And so I said, "Hey, there's a girl walking up to the front of the house." And Chase asks, "Is it Zoe, his girlfriend?" I said, "No, I know what Zoe looks like." I said, "Hey, Zoe's here." I went and talked to her, but no, it's just some random girl. And I said, some girl is walking up to the front of the house," and they're like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was sitting there just texting because she's also texting because she sees me. My lights are on in my car. She sees me. She probably has business at the house. I'm guessing she did not expect some random person to be sitting in their car.
Right.
And so we're both just sitting down texting.
And also, Andrew's texting us frantically. There's like, it's like not like he didn't spend time to write a sentence and send one sentence. It's like 2 words, send,
It's stream
2
of
more words,
stream of
send,
consciousness.
2 more words, send.
All caps.
Yeah.
Well, because at some point it becomes very apparent that we're both waiting for Joe.
And Andrew's like, "Who's this girl?" And I'm like, she's probably terrified. She's probably like, "Who's this guy sitting in the car?"
And there's a few ways that you could have handled this. One way would have been for me to just, okay, we're both here for the same reason, to meet up with Joe. I could have walked in my car at that moment and said, "Hey,
Right.
you waiting for Joe?" That could have been one option. But then again, I don't know why she's there. Maybe she's like selling something on Craigslist, maybe prostitute. I don't know. I wasn't going to go there because neither one of them, Chase or Phil, were giving me any information about who this person was.
Yeah.
So I decide, well, she seems to have business here. I'm guessing that Joe's gonna be showing up soon because it's starting to really rain and she's sitting there waiting. So she kind of walked under the overhang and was just sitting there waiting, looking down at her phone. I'm looking down at my phone. All right. And so it feels like an eternity
This
later.
is such a classic Andrew story. Like,
Yeah.
It feels like
some person interacted with my immediate sphere of influence. I don't know how to deal with that.
well, so here's what happened next. So here's a real kicker.
Uh-oh.
The inevitable thing happened and Joe showed up.
No.
Okay.
And he had to
How long later?
Inevitable.
Like, I want to know how long this girl stood under an overhang while you didn't let her into the passenger seat of your car.
Oh, what? That was wait.
That would be a little weird.
That
I
was
feel.
your suggested way
Think
to
so?
handle this.
I would
Yeah.
roll down the window and be like, "Hey, you waiting? Do you want to like sit down, like, and not be in the rain?"
Wow, not in 1,000 years would that
No,
be my.
I
This
put
is
that
me as the
plan
girl.
C, D,
Right,
Come and get in my car.
If
Hey, I have a free home cinema in here.
Hey, I don't know.
if we're gonna do a role play, this is me as the girl.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Role play.
Oh,
Am I me?
Andrew, you play
Yeah,
Andrew.
you.
Okay.
So I walk up to the door.
Okay, I'm texting, looking down.
Yep. I look over to you.
Okay, I look over briefly, see we make eye contact, look back down at my phone immediately.
I look back.
At me.
Well, I've made eye contact, but
Okay.
I'm now inquisitively texting Joe.
This has
like,
already proved your point. I get it now. It's weird. I don't need to hear the rest of this fucking role play.
I'm curious. I'm curious where this is going.
To be fair, we'll roll it out. Who is this guy? I don't know.
Lord.
Nissan Versa.
Oh.
It's a rogue.
Probably a rapist. And then 1, 2, 3, definitely a rapist.
Confirmed.
No, for sure. I've seen the head of his penis. It's not a consensual head. It's an aggressive head.
Whoa.
Look back to Andrew.
I'm sorry for everything.
I'm going to stand under this awning.
That's exactly how it went. So Joe walks past, but here's the awkward thing about it is he is now also having to on the spot calculate how to handle the situation because he's not expecting this car to be here. But he shimmies past it. Right? He shimmies past the side of my car, right past the driver's side.
Oh, he walked.
Yes. He walks past the driver's side of my car, around the front of the car, and he lets the girl in and walks in the house. And so now I'm freaking out because I have to get myself in the house now. And what could I could have at that point walked down and be like, hey, Joe, I'm Andrew. Never met you before. I'm going to join you and your lady friend and go in the house with you. Is that cool?
You missed your opportunity.
Well, but I did. I hesitated. That could have been one way to do it. And so then I'm now on a shot clock because he saw me sitting in the driveway. He's already closed the door in the house. So now I have to pick the right time to go walk in the house. It can't be too short afterwards because then why wouldn't I have just walked in when he walked in?
Yeah.
And it can't be too long later because what the fuck are they doing in the driveway?
Yeah.
He saw me there.
You got to pretend like you had an important email. That you're
You're like, oh,
you're
I'm coming.
I'm coming. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was
You
thinking.
wave him off like, no, it's fine. It's fine. But, like Kelly Johnson here's got a good email that, woo.
But see, he already
Gotta
missed his opportunity for that because they're already inside. But what you do is you walk up to the door, you knock, and as they answer, you go, okay, love you too, bye. Yeah, sorry, I was just on the phone.
Perfect.
See you guys when you get here.
Well, and here's the thing too, is that neither one of them texted him to let him know that I was going to be there.
No, well, to be fair, we texted early in the morning that we did have podcasts going on.
Okay.
We didn't
He knew it was
cater
happening.
and be like, oh, our good friend Andrew, who's white and has glasses and drives a Nissan Rogue.
Yeah, I mean, it's
might
not
be showing
Lyft.
up early. So perhaps maybe you can let him in. No, we just were like, podcast is happening today. So if you see random strangers, don't be alarmed.
And definitely don't look at the tip of his dick. You will not like what you see.
I mean, I could have done it, but look, we're all here. You made it.
Yeah, I mean, to his credit, he was not alarmed.
No,
That's good.
I made my way into the Base Room Studio 3.0, and now we're here. So
Wait, did you just walk in without saying anything?
no.
Oh, you knocked.
I
him too.
knocked.
To be
Okay,
fair,
that's
a
good.
little alarming that our home security is so lackluster that some man
Daniel,
could just
cut that
show up
out.
and be like,
Daniel, cut that
yeah,
out.
I'm supposed to be here. And they're like, yeah, all right, well, come on in.
Yeah, Phil and Chase's place, you could just kind of hang out by the front door and eventually someone will let you in.
No.
There was like,
It's just
Here's our
because
computer.
we're gonna get the home installed. We're gonna get the security system installed. It's just we
Right
spent-
after the home cinema.
It's just that, we bought a fountain for the backyard. Or, I mean, the back garden yesterday. So it's like, so we need to.
Regardless
spread
of
it out a
how
little bit.
like inconsequential today's interaction was, it was pretty funny the other day. We realized that Joe didn't know how to turn off the home security system in our house.
Oh, yeah. We just walked in and it was like, beep, beep, beep. And Joe's like, hey, guys, this has been going on for a while. And we're like, what? And then Phil walked
shit.
up and
He's
he
like,
was just
I
like,
can't figure it out.
Phil walked up,
What's going on here?
push one button and it turns off. And Phil's like, I don't know. I just pushed that one, like the one.
Disarm button.
Off.
Yeah, we're good.
Well, whatever. We
God.
don't need it.
We made it.
We don't need it.
I love that he didn't even try.
Yeah, it sounds like he didn't even try because it was literally
We
like,
literally walked into like a and we're like, what's going on here? He's like, I don't know.
He's like turning the thermostat up and down. I don't fucking get
to be
it.
fair, they're right next to each
It's an
other.
older house. We don't really know what's going on.
Go with the flow, Joe.
yeah.
So before we get to Mike's Critter Corner, which is a beloved bit here on the show,
Right.
we wanted to get to a segment we didn't have a chance to get to last episode. This is a round of either or, the Faceless Corporation edition. And so I have a few monoliths of industry and their products.
Yeah.
And I want us to figure out and decide which we prefer. So starting out, Microsoft versus Apple. Either or, which would you rather? And this is very, very general. So you can speak to any of their products.
Which would I rather like marry?
Let's just say the one you don't pick is completely wiped off the face of the planet.
Oh, okay.
So I think, not to speak for Phil, but I think I know where his heart lies here.
That sounds extreme, but
Phil, you're an Apple guy, correct?
I really love Apple only because I'm dumb. I understand.
Well,
I understand that people use Android phones and they're like, well, you can do X, Y, and Z, and you can modify it to do PBS and then like NPR for this
PBS,
nonsense.
NPR.
And you're like,
Right.
well, that's fair enough, but I'm dumb and I recognize that I'm dumb, which I think is
You're self-aware.
Yeah. Well, just like Phil, I like Apple.
I'm the dumbest of the dumb, but I like things that just work.
Yeah.
I'm like, duh, K-Man.
I like Apple, but
I bought watch and watch work good.
so you can pay for items quickly without taking
Well,
out your AirPods.
Exactly. I'm like that weird sliver between caveman and intellectual. That one Venn diagram.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I know it well.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, I like Apple because it doesn't make me think too much. I don't have to like integrate X and Y, everything that I do. Just kind of like
I agree with that. If you
Same
have
stuff.
Apple stuff and you have all Apple stuff, it like works just really well together. And so that's why I feel like, I mean, well, I own all that stuff, so that's why I choose that
Fair enough.
instead of Microsoft. Plus, I have a PS4, not an Xbox. So
So
the only thing that I would change about this decision is I don't want to wipe Halo off the face of the earth. But that's the only redeeming quality of Microsoft, in my opinion. the only
damn.
redeeming
Okay.
quality, and maybe like the Bill Gates Foundation.
what about Bing?
The Bill Gates Foundation,
What
though.
about Bing?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, see, exactly. Like Apple people are never worried about what Microsoft people are doing, but Microsoft people are like, oh, yeah, why would you use Apple? It doesn't do this and this. And it's like, Apple people are like, I don't give a like, I'm just doing my Apple thing, you know? And so
Yeah.
that's me, I think.
Living that Apple life.
I think to summarize,
Yeah.
most of our interactions are so like low level that doesn't really matter if we're on Apple or Android. We just gravitate towards like the convenience of just like, do I want my email to sync every time? I'm gonna go with Apple.
Yeah.
Do I want my payment things to sync? I'm gonna go with Apple.
Yeah.
All right, Apple wins this round. How about Lay's versus Ruffles?
Ooh.
Ruffles.
Yeah, I have to go Ruffles as well, and here's why.
Yeah, I go Ruffles.
Adaptability.
They offer similar flavors, but Ruffles are like the stiffer chip.
Yeah.
And when I go for a chip like that, usually like dipping it in something. And Lay's has the real kind of thin chips, which are good. They're fine, but they don't have that same kind of nice bite and texture, and they're not easy to dip with either.
Yeah, they're terrible to dip with. And also, like, it is a gamble anytime you buy a bag of any sort of Lay's that it's just like crumbs.
Oh yeah,
It's already destroyed.
it can't hold up.
It's already fallen apart. You get like 2 or 3 good chips, and the rest of it is dust.
This is really tough.
Lay's and Ruffles are more like, do you want toilet paper or paper towels?
Pretty much.
That's my like
Yeah.
thought process.
Right.
Because with Ruffles, I'm like, yeah, I'm investing in the integrity of the chip. Whereas Lay's, you're like, well, I'm gonna eat a Lay's, but they just, they'll go by the wayside.
you need a lot of it.
Would
They'll
you
go by
ever
the lay side.
would you ever dry your hands after washing them with toilet paper? No.
I feel like though, man, I don't know. I feel like
Fair
What
point.
the fuck? That metaphor got so confusing.
no.
Would you wash your
'Cause the
hands
chip
after?
breaks fast.
No,
and
that's
toilet paper.
I'm agreeing with
would break.
Phil. I was almost like expounding on his.
Would you dry your hands after washing them with toilet paper? That's what you said.
That didn't say that.
That's what you said.
Did I say that?
That's what you said. Would you dry your hands after washing them with
No,
toilet
I
paper?
meant. Would
That's what you fucking
okay,
said.
Sorry. I meant. Would you dry your toilet paper after washing your hands?
what?
That made it worse.
Yeah, I like you. Oh yeah, no,
I'm sorry.
I'm just agreeing.
I'm so sorry. Would you toilet paper your dry hands?
Jesus Christ. Let's solidify this argument
Yes.
that's like Ruffles, strong.
I don't know where Mike
Lay's,
stands.
not.
We're not talking about
That's
which
where I
one's the
stand.
strongest,
Wait,
though.
no, I'm not letting this go.
We're
Mike,
talking about...
hang on.
Sorry, yeah.
Hang
Let's
on.
talk about Mike's metaphor.
Mike, what is the metaphor you wanted to say?
Okay, I'll explain this very clearly.
Oh, God damn it. What are you doing?
No, I want to hear it.
Phil, earlier this episode,
I remember. Yep.
was
Right.
referring to Lay's as toilet paper and Ruffles as paper towels.
Sure, that makes sense so far.
Now, have you ever washed your hands?
Sure. Yes, today.
Many times.
Okay. Have you ever used toilet paper to do so?
Only in a very desperate
To
situation.
wash your hands.
To dry your hands.
I use water.
This is where we got slipped up the first time.
Okay, I hear it now. I see it. To dry your hands.
Okay, right.
You wouldn't use toilet paper.
To dry my hands.
Right.
No, not usually.
But you would use a paper towel.
Yes.
That was what I was trying to say.
So
And I think it's pretty clear to everyone now.
Clearly, Ruffles are better.
Ruffles are better. Thank you. That's my time.
What if you have like an incidental shit? Where
Yeah.
a whole toilet paper or
Yeah,
a whole
what if
paper
you-
tow's not going to...
Yeah, what if you're not drying your hands? What if you're
Overkill.
wiping your butt? Then what do you want to use? Huh, Mike?
Maybe
While eating chips, are you saying?
No.
Like you eat a chip and all of a
It's
sudden there's
like-
a little bit of poop down there?
Yeah.
And that's
No,
Yeah, and you only
eat a lot
have
of-
either Lay's
that's
or
why
Ruffles.
you want Lay's
Okay,
and not Ruffles.
you're on the toilet. You've got a bag of Ruffles and a bag of Lay's. Toilet paper's gone.
Yeah. What do you use?
You decide.
I'm gonna use Ruffles.
I would.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would definitely use Lay's at that point. 'Cause
no.
they're smoother.
That's gonna
Well,
just
actually-
add to it. It's
actually-
gonna break and stick and stay in there.
Agreed.
I would use Lay's because they're not as good as Ruffles.
Oh my God! You did not have to say that.
Y'all are conflating Ruffles and Lay's with 1 and 2 ply toilet paper. I think it's pretty obvious. You guys acknowledge that Ruffles are 2 ply and Lay's are 1 ply.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Fair
that's
enough.
probably true.
But it's not true. Because you can eat Lay's.
Wait, what?
You can eat Lay's and
Okay.
wipe with 2 ply toilet paper. So they're not connected.
What? Are you just like
You know, that is a good point.
this was your analogy,
Phil's
and you're throwing it away.
I disregarded it.
Phil's bringing up a good point. Phil's bringing up a good point that none of these metaphors make sense at all.
you remember the whole thing we spent the last 10 minutes on? Forget it. Complete waste.
Eat the chips you want, wipe with what you need. Is what I'm saying.
My God.
Eat the chips you want, wipe with what you need.
So here's my controversial opinion. It's not about ice cream this time, but it is about chips. I don't give a shit about chips besides like just tortilla chips.
Ooh.
And like I'll take
Boring.
Fritos sometimes with like bean
Yes.
dip, and then Cheetos.
Now we're taught.
Are you
Yes.
are you
and
buying
and
the
that
Fritos-
is all I need. I don't care about Lay's.
Wait,
or
what about like
Ruffles.
Tim's?
I don't like Tim's.
Oh.
I need to
All right.
ask, are you buying the Fritos bean dip in the weird can that you open like an old time?
Oh yeah,
beer?
for sure. Yeah,
Those are
like
so
a can of
good.
sardines.
It looks like a can of chewing tobacco.
That stuff is so good.
Yeah.
yeah.
Chew?
I honestly
both.
question who's consuming those when I go through the
It's
aisle.
I'm not
Me.
I'm not
It's
doing
me.
it in my proudest moments. I am doing it when I'm at 7-Eleven stoned.
Oh, I'm doing it loud and proud. That shit is bomb.
It does taste really good.
Yeah, it's good.
And the cheese stuff is really good
Yeah,
too.
yeah, also that.
Here's an either or.
That bean dip is 2-ply toilet paper.
Toilet paper or paper towels?
Doing Mike's Critter Corner or not doing Mike's Critter Corner.
Oh.
And I'm going to have to answer for us. We're going to do it. This
No,
is
Agreed.
That was
Mike's
a roller coaster.
Critter Corner.
Don't do it.
Okay, so I had an interesting experience. This is a quick one, a little quickie for you.
Oh, great.
So I was speaking of toilets. I was standing in front of mine because I was about to pee.
Cool, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Good setup.
You know,
As one
I could
does.
see it. Caught myself in front of the toilet
Yeah.
again because I had to pee.
Yep.
So bet you're wondering how I got here.
Let's start at the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
Drank a lot of water.
Yep.
Fast forward to now, current time. I'm standing in front
You're
of
on
the
the
toilet.
podcast.
I'm on the podcast talking about how I was in front of the toilet standing.
Right.
So I'm about to pee. Unzip my drawers.
Drawls?
My drawls. My drawls.
Okay. All kidding aside,
Yeah.
I unzip my pants. Sorry.
Wait.
This is a PG podcast. Dog.
Okay, you're right. I unzip my pants. I'm about to pee, and I look towards the ground, and next to my foot is a little bug. It's an earwig, and it's gross. And I'm like,
Yeah, they look really. They're like
Barefoot, sock foot, shoe foot.
I think it was sock foot.
Earwig is an appropriate description because they look like they could be
In your
deep
ear.
inside your
Gross.
Yeah,
Good observation.
they're the worst. So they're really gross, and so I got some toilet paper, had some on hand, grabbed the little guy, and then I threw him in the toilet.
Put him right back in your ear.
Crunched him up. I threw him in the toilet, and then I started to pee, and he started to wiggle around in the toilet, and I was kind of peeing to try and keep him from crawling out of the toilet.
Wow.
And then I flushed him, and then I realized what a horrible being I am on this planet.
You just had a crisis.
I just because I'd like imagined myself all of a sudden as this earwig. I've never cared. I've killed many bugs in my life. I've never cared about it. But what if I was a tiny bug and going about my day?
Wow.
Mike,
Picked up my toilet paper, thrown into a bath of water, and then when I like try and escape, a giant pees on me till I'm dead.
Honestly,
and now you know how
Mike, you need
artificial
more like
intelligence feels.
real problems in your
he's
life.
on you until you drown.
I was like,
I mean, people pay for that.
it felt very fucked up. I felt very fucked up. I flushed it. I was like, I don't know if I can forget about this one. I can't just let this one die.
What did you like name the guy before you threw him in there? Or
Yeah,
something?
well, and then you talked about it on a podcast.
I don't know.
Let everyone know about
Yeah,
his
it's
glorified
always gonna be there.
Antoine was a good homie.
Well,
Pour one out for Antoine. And by pour one out, I mean piss on him until he dies.
Quite literally,
He's
like,
like trying to escape. Anyway,
Well, don't worry, Mike. You're still going to go to heaven.
I wouldn't recommend watching Honey, I Shrunk the Kids anytime soon.
do they pee on bugs in that?
No, but it's going to give you a different feeling about the ant.
That's true.
There's a lot of piss humor in that movie.
I'm always looking for a piss comedy. That's a great genre.
I can recommend.
Piss comedy.
I can recommend you a good website to find lots of it.
Cool.
I'll tell you after the show.
what? Okay, yeah.
Before we get to our conclusion here with the Crazy Couplets game, Phil, tell us about your landlord.
well,
Our landlord.
sit on down, Podworms, Spacecast fans, because we have a yarn to spill, right? What is that?
Spin.
You're into spin.
Yarn to
Spill
spin.
and yarn?
Spilling
You could spill yarn.
spill
I'm
yarn.
going to spill some yarn right now.
Is that
All right. Spill it.
Like a little cat.
So,
what? Yeah, no. Okay, no, now I have it in my head.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay, can a
He's
cat-
like knocking around a little ball,
Yeah.
and then it goes spilling everywhere.
Yeah,
okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
You can't spin
this
yarn.
whole, I mean,
Perfect.
it doesn't discredit anything that you said, but at the same time, we bought this house and we thought, what a great deal.
You didn't buy this house.
No, we bought the base room
We
estate.
We bought
Okay.
the rental agreement of this house.
Okay.
We signed a contract. Doesn't that mean you
we
bought
signed a
it?
goddamn lease.
Doesn't
All
that
right.
mean you brought it?
Close enough.
So we did, and we signed it about a month and a half ago. And our landlord said, "Hey, I'll take care of the backyard.
Yep.
It's totally fine."
Yep. He did
Well-
say that.
1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
Yeah, a lot of weeks later, got it.
It's garbage.
The backyard is garbage.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
And that sets the precedent for how terrible our landlord is.
Right.
You know, I really think that this place just has charm.
It's got character.
It's got little quirks here and there.
It's got character.
Like, look at this fireplace right there. You guys see this
That's
fireplace?
something.
The smoke stains above it.
It looks like someone threw a grenade into the fireplace and it came bursting out and got everywhere. And also, there's no trim around the bricks there. There's like a lot of little things, like the shower. when you turn the shower on and you flip the little nozzle that is supposed to make that shower head go on and then turn the little faucet off.
Yeah.
Does not happen. Does not happen. They're both on all of a sudden and it's filling up and all of a sudden your shower's got a timer to it. You got to be out of that shower before it overflows. And I've been dealing with that the whole time since I've been here.
Well, you're like a bolt rider. You're like,
You're like, yeah, you really got to do it really
4.5
quickly.
minutes. I got it.
Yeah, I've got it really down to science. So I've really snuck on by. But there's just like a lot of little things like that.
Wait, so your tub is filling up when you shower?
The tub is filling up. Well, because
it's
the
like-
faucet is on and the shower head is on.
Oh my god!
So
It's too powerful.
It's a timer, man. It makes sure that I get out on time and I catch the bus. So really, and like, try to give it a little positive twist. But there's things like that.
At least you
all
can wash
over.
your feet pretty easily.
Well, that was thrilling. Let's end the show with a fantastic installment of a game that I like to call the Crazy Couplets, this time starring pop princess Taylor Swift. Woo! To celebrate the release of her new album, I figured we could do some cuts off that.
What?
And
T Swift has a new album
She
out?
does, yeah.
Oh, shit.
And in honor of that, what we'll be doing here is I'll be reading you some lyrics from the new album. Your role here will be to finish the couplet with a rhyme of your own. Yes, it must rhyme. And you have to appeal to my subjective taste for the points here. So make it funny, make it insightful. If you can, give a nice explanation rather, of why this makes sense in the context of the lyric, then even better. So with that being said, the first lyric is from. Is the mic like between your thigh or something? Why does it sound like it's rubbing?
Oh, it's on his lap.
Okay. Sorry. The first song is called Me, featuring Brendan Urie from Panic at the Disco.
Right.
The lyric goes, "'Cause one of these things is not like the others. Living in winter, I am your summer. Baby doll, when it comes to a lover, blank." And you guys fill in the next line.
Oh boy. All right, give it to me again.
"'Cause one of these things is not like the others. Living in winter, I am your summer. Baby doll, when it comes to a lover, blank." So you're rhyming with the line, "Living in winter, I am your summer."
Oh, this is hard.
Well, if we remember from last time, Chase, the best ones just come to you naturally.
The best ones do come to you, and there's one that I can't, and now I'm just trying. Will you give it to me one more time? Just give me one more time. I would love this. I just want to listen to it. One more time.
Sure. "'Cause one of these things is not like the others. Living in winter, I am your summer. Baby doll, when it comes to a lover." All right, let's start with Mike. "'Cause one of these things is not like the others. Living in winter, I am your summer. Baby doll, when it comes to a lover."
You, my dear, couldn't be dumber.
Oh, snap.
Wow, that's where that turned that real 180.
Flipped it on its head.
Yeah, for real.
All right. Okay. Kevin.
Let's leave this concert and go home and get in the covers.
Okay.
You said to appeal to your sensibilities, so
That is so Andrew.
To leave the concert and go home and sleep.
yeah.
Okay. I like that. That's playing up to your. Okay. Chase.
Yeah, I said, you're like the band, and I'm just the cover.
Whoa. Okay.
Yes, thank you. I also went with cover.
I mean, that's actually pretty romantic.
Yeah, it's real deep.
Different kind of cover though.
It's real deep. I don't know if it really matches very much, but like whatever.
I
It
like
sounds
it. I like
sounds like it means something.
I got to give that one to Chase.
Thanks, man.
All right, Phil, what's yours?
I don't even care.
You got Phil. You got to have your mic to your mouth.
Fair enough. I don't even care. You're less than another.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
okay. All right. A late
yeah.
submission. Still a pretty good one. Gotta give it to Chase, though.
Nice.
All right. This next one. This is from a song called Lover. It goes
Oh, really? Another one about
about love.
lovers. Yeah, great.
It's Taylor Swift, the Taylor Swift edition. Come on.
Oh, right.
"We could let our friends crash in the living room. This is our place. We make the call. And I'm highly suspicious that everyone who sees you wants you, blank."
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Wait, what are we rhyming with in that?
Call.
Okay.
So "we could let our friends crash in the living room. This is our place. We make the call. And I'm highly suspicious that everyone who sees you wants you, blank.
How are those two things related? Taylor Swift. You know what? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna save my judgments and just listen to the album.
It's a top-selling album, Chase. It's got to be good.
I mean, it's got to be good. I've got mine. I'm ready.
This is the big return of T Swift because her last album, she's trying to be all edgy. Remember that? And
honestly, I like that album.
you like that one?
I mean,
Which one?
the
Reputation.
one, Look What You Made Me Do. Everyone was like, that song is terrible. I thought it was pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, Chase got bad.
I don't
taste.
remember.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason everybody was buzzing and talking about it, right? That's
Well, this one, she's all like lovey-dovey again, obviously, as you can tell. But she's making the call about who crashes in her living room.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. Let's have Chase start this time.
All
We
right.
could let our friends crash in the living room. This is our place. We make the call. And I'm highly suspicious that everyone who sees you wants you.
Actually, never mind. Let's not invite anyone at all.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
snap.
Why would you be inviting people? All right. Anyway.
True enough.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
Okay, you gotta hit it with me so I can get the right.
Yeah, it
All
sounds
right.
better.
We could let our friends crash in the living room. This is our place. We make the call. And I'm highly suspicious that everyone who sees you wants you.
But not Billy. He's got smelly balls.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Fuck you, Billy.
Yeah.
We could let our friends crash in the living room. This is our place. We make the call. And I'm highly suspicious that everyone who sees you wants you.
Let's buy you a gorilla suit down at the mall.
Okay, cool. I like that.
All
right.
right. Kevin's are always so great.
And last but not least, Phil, hit me.
All these people assholes, but nobody wants to tell it all.
Damn.
All right,
son.
great.
All right. I gotta go to Kevin. I mean, the
Little
gorilla
teaser,
suit,
but nobody wants.
gorilla suit at the mall. That's some good shit.
That's
Yeah.
killer.
That is some
That's
good shit. It
killer.
sounds like
That's good
something
shit.
Taylor Swift would write too, I think.
Yeah, it would make me a lot less suspicious if everyone wanted them. I would just know.
Yeah. Totally. You'd be like, yeah, definitely.
All right. Here's a song with a real title called "Death by a Thousand Cuts."
Yikes.
It goes like this: my heart, my hips, my body, my love. Trying to find a part of me that you didn't touch. Gave up on me like I was a bad drug. Blank.
Oh boy.
My heart, my hips, my body, my love. Trying to find a part of me that you didn't touch. Gave up on
got
me like I was a bad drug.
Oh boy. I need to hear it one more time. I'm sorry.
I have to listen once to get what I'm rhyming with, and then listen 3 times to comprehend what the fuck it's about.
It's only that I'm trying to tap into my inner T Swift.
right.
My heart, my hips, my body, my love. Trying to find a part of me that you didn't touch. Gave up on me like I was a bad drug.
This is a hard one.
Me too. That one was very
Touch is
difficult.
a really weird word to rhyme with, but I guess after I thought about it for a little bit, I was like, actually, no, there's like a lot of words that rhyme with
All right.
touch.
I'm participating in this one as well. Let's start with Kevin.
Oh, shit.
My heart, my hips, my body, my love. Trying to find a part of me that you didn't touch. Gave up on me like I was a bad drug.
But I'm just an old Altoid. You jealous much?
An old
Like
Altoid.
Altoid.
Yeah, I'm not a bad drug. I'm an old Altoid.
All right.
Okay.
Chase, my heart, my hips, my body, my love. Trying to find a part of me that you didn't touch. Gave up on me like I was a bad drug.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't need no crutch.
Okay.
Ooh.
Very
Yeah.
T Swift. Very reputation. T
Very T Swift, I thought.
Okay.
Thank you.
Swift. Mike, trying to find a part of me that you didn't touch. Gave up on me like I was a bad drug.
Would have loved some ice cream, but guess that's too much.
All right. All
That's a
right.
good one.
And I participated. My heart, my hips, my body, my love. Trying to find a part of me that you didn't touch. Gave up on me like I was a bad drug. You fingered my butt. I've never come so much.
Oh, dang.
I think we got to give it
Well, I
an
think you
answer.
gotta give it to you. Yeah, give it to you.
So
Great.
there's that. Next up, we got 2 more.
Oh,
shit,
jeez.
yeah.
Great.
I love this game.
This is a song called I Think He Knows. He got that boyish look that I like in a man. I am an architect. I'm drawing up the plans. It's like I'm 17. Nobody understands. Blank.
All right, I've got mine.
Same.
Me too.
Wow, look at us go, Mike.
Go last.
All right. Kevin, we'll have you go first. He got that boyish look that I like in a man. I'm an architect. I'm drawing up the plans. It's like I'm 17. Nobody understands.
But don't look at my balls. I have bad thyroid glands.
What do bad thyroid glands do to your balls?
They haven't dropped yet.
Oh, that's so that's so tweet.
So you
'Cause
can't-
I'm 17, but they haven't dropped
You
yet.
can't look at your balls.
so T Swift. So
All right.
T Swift.
Chase, He got that boyish look that I like in a man. I'm an architect. I'm drawing up the plans. It's like I'm 17. Nobody understands.
I like those construction workers with super rough hands.
Are you still talking? Is this from the narration of Taylor Swift?
Yeah. What?
You're doing this you're speaking from Taylor Swift's voice, right?
Oh, I am T Swift,
Okay.
Andrew.
Okay.
I don't know if you noticed from my past lyrics, but
Okay.
I heard it.
yeah, thank you.
All right. Mike, he got that boyish look that I like in a man. I'm an architect. I'm drawing up the plans. It's like I'm 17. Nobody understands.
Let's go to KFC. I've heard they've got great brands.
Great brands. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Wow,
Yeah,
amazing.
good. It's good,
Fantastic
right?
brands.
Okay, and I also submitted one.
Oh shit.
He got that boyish look that I like in a man. I'm an architect. I'm drawing up the plans. It's like I'm 17. Nobody understands. Pick the black olives off my pizza and put them in a can.
Put them back in the can where they came from.
I'm gonna give this one to Chase.
Fair
Yes,
enough.
dude.
The rough hands.
Thank you. I am T Swift.
All right, and this last one's worth 10 points. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. This is a song called Cruel Summer. I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. Blank. Okay, again.
Yep.
I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true.
You don't know how far I'll. Never mind.
Hold on.
Yeah, I got it too. I'm going all out.
You mean unlike your other ones?
This one I'm really going all out.
Yeah, there's 10 points on the line.
Chase.
Oh shit.
I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true.
Why would you bring a baby to a bar? What's wrong with you?
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
See you later.
I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true.
I'm actually a vampire. I'll suck your blood blue.
Really going all out on this one, folks.
Put all of my brain power into that one.
All right, I will go next. I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. My legs are fucking yoked from the time I did crew. And
enough.
Very T Swift.
Kevin, I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true.
I killed Colonel Mustard with a wrench in the game Clue.
Okay.
Ooh.
Phil, can you choose a winner of this round? It's for 10 points.
You know what, Andrew? I think you deserve a winner.
Oh, wow. Phil, thank you so much.
You know, you throw it out there all the time. It hits. It doesn't.
I mean, but mostly hits, right?
Mostly it doesn't, though, if you want my opinion.
I mean, I like the
Sometimes
points.
It hits, yeah.
I like the points, but I like the constructive criticism more.
I'm just saying, give it where credit's due.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
That's nice.
Well, that ends this round of Taylor Swift's Crazy Couplets and also this round of the Podworms Spacecast. So if you have some crazy T Swift lyrics, why don't you send them into the podcast? pwspacecast@gmail.com is the place to be. We will read your podcast, Podmail, on the podcast. We'll read your podcast as well. If you provide a transcript.
I would love to read the whole thing.
Yes. Send a transcript. We
We'll
will
read your
it.
podcast.
We'll read your
If
podcast
it's
on our
readable.
podcast.
We're always looking for content. We're not opposed to stealing other people's content.
Yeah,
No.
definitely not.
We have social media presence. That's true. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. How about you?
Oh, he's in a rhyming mood, folks. He thinks he's hot shit because he won the game.
Podworms Spacecast is where you follow that. If you like this show, you gotta tell a friend. You gotta tell a family member, a fucker, a fucking coworker,
Fucking coworker.
a fucking
Absolutely.
construction worker.
Yeah.
They deserve to hear this show too. And as always, space fans, until next time,
Keep swerving.